Welcome to the Windows Computer and Technology channel, and we have a viewer question. It's something that we have regularly here, and it's about the standalone versions of Office. So, Office comes in different versions. It comes in versions like, for example, my version that I have, which is part of my subscription to Office 365, and that the reason I chose that is multiple reason to have the latest version all the time, and also because the 1 terabyte OneDrive is fun to have for my backup, and it's part of the things I do, so it's kind of worth it for me. And of course, one of the things that happens with this is that a lot of people ask or will buy actually a full version, which is a standard version that you can install, and is not a subscription thing. So you can have Office 2016, 2019, 2021. Often students and a lot of people will have those versions because it's better to purchase that than to actually invest in a subscription in the most part. And as they say in the license often is, you got it for life. Now there's a catch on that, but we'll just talk about the positive points of that and what happens, because that's the question. The main question is what happens when they actually aren't supported anymore. So this is where these Office apps actually, people are wondering what, do you have to buy a new Office? Or, in general, the simple answer to that question is no, because they continue working. End of support means it's just, they're not going to update the apps. The most dangerous part is that they're not going to update the security features. So if you have security flaws in Word, Excel, PowerPoint, and so on, they're not going to be fixed. So there is a hazard of using them. In reality, a lot of people did use older Office, and there's some people that are still using Office 2003, and it works fine. Some people using Office 2007, and it does what they want, and it's fine for them. As long as you're careful what you do, and you do share Office documents with just people that in general, it's all right. It's just that, like I said, you won't have security updates and updates anymore, but the apps, they continue working forever as long as they're compatible. Because when you see, because I've seen so many places says, well, for life. No, for life is not exactly the good term, because you never know what could happen. An example of that is Office 2003. When Office 2007 was introduced, it introduced also a new format, the DocX and the XLSX. There was a new extension, and that new extension is because there was a change in the format of the documents, and it rendered 2003 incapable of reading 2007 documents. Now, there was an add-on that was created later, but you are in a place where this could technically happen in the future. Microsoft could introduce a new format to enhance something that will make the old versions obsolete. But for now, I don't see what they could do with that. Everything is compatible and it's going to work. And I don't think that even if you keep an old version of Office to, write documents, that it won't work on modern Office right now. And, it's just, like I said, it's like Windows. Maybe less of a danger because it's not an operating system. It's more of a suite of productivity programs. But, you got to keep in mind that we don't have to minimize the security hazard that brings. But at the same time, end of support just means that it still continues working. Like Windows, at end of support still continues to work on your PC. It doesn't stop. It's just that it's not necessarily desirable to continue using it. But as Office itself, it's not as bad. Often it's not as bad as, an outdated operating system. But it still continues to work. And if you use these standalone Office apps after their end of support, it's probably fine. If you enjoy my videos, please subscribe, give us a thumbs up. Thank you for watching.